Good morning, everyone. Let me just take a minute to introduce myself so you know who you're presenting to. My name is Barney Rosenberg. I was born and raised in the Bronx in New York City. I got called into the office of my favorite high school teacher one day, and he said, "Rosenberg, you're applying to Princeton." And I did. And 4 years later, I graduated. From there, I joined the Peace Corps, spent 2 years living and working in Brazil, learning Portuguese, and I started a housing co-op where it was, for the first time in the history of the families in the co-op, they were able to buy the land they were living on. And when I left, we had 1,000 houses under construction. I came back, went to law school, University of Michigan, worked part-time as an interpreter for the State Department, translating for Portuguese-speaking guests of the US government. In part, that led to a number of really interesting and fun careers, including traveling to 65 of the countries you see on that map behind me. I have a long way to go. There are 195 countries in the world. I've only been doing this competition as a judge for the last 23 years, so I've still got some time to go for that. And with that, let me read you the instructions that I have for your two presentations today. You've been called back by the company, the organization that you gave your full presentation to, for a second visit. We'll have one of you do the 90-second presentation, in which you will imagine that you are an employee of the company and that you meet up with one of the executives who asks, "Why is this sustainable development thing so important? And how is it linked to the topic?" You'll get 90 seconds to convince me why this needs to be addressed. And again, as I said, only one of you will do that part of it. You ready for the 90-second?
My name is Amadine Lewis-Charles, and I work for the International Code Council. The question is no longer why sustainability should be addressed, but how it should be addressed. You already know that humanity is entering a dangerous red zone in terms of the irreversible changes to our environment. As humans, there are many things that are out of our control, but there are many things that we can control. We can control building codes. In fact, building codes are considered a low-hanging fruit in terms of decreasing energy usage, as they allow us to make small investments with large long-term impacts. However, if building codes are primarily influenced by industry groups that put profits ahead of the planet and environmental sustainability, we will not make the progress that we must make to lower carbon emissions. As an organization, we, the ICC, have the power to influence building codes that can prevent thousands of people from being relocated. We can save millions of lives and save billions of dollars in the long run. Look, I get it. Some changes are going to cost vested interest in the short run, but let's figure it out together. Let's not have any more secret deals with the American Gas Association or the National Home Builders Association. We can do it. We can find solutions without making trade-offs for our future. As a member of the executive board of the ICC, I encourage you to fight. Fight for equal voting opportunities for all stakeholders. Fight for a better future for my generation. And hopefully, the next generation after will be able to reside in a safer environment. Thank you.
Move over, world. Amandine and Audrey are coming. Let me just say that your presentations were so much better than the executive summary. I was able to track it. I was able to follow what you were talking about. Audrey, I like the hand gestures. You know, every time you said 3 something or 2 something, I could see it in the fingers. Amandine, great use of the prop. That was very effective. Those are the kinds of things, and your energy was terrific. So kind of keep those things in mind as you move on in the academic world. Looks like you've both sort of incorporated that. That's who you both are. Keep it up. Well done. Proud of you both.